This 3-step framework will help you land the congressional internship of your dreams. Why should you listen to me? 3 years ago, I graduated from university. 4 years ago, I was walking the halls of Congress, interning for a congressional member, and I too had the internship that I'm sure you're thinking of getting in this video. I did that internship and it helped me land my dream congressional internship, and it helped me land my dream Department of Justice opportunity that I work in today. And if you're looking for those same experiences coming from a low income background, no connections, no government experience, but I broke into that sphere, this video is for you. Now, mind you, we're going to get into detail, but if you want a lot more detail, a step-by-step guide, you're tired of doing it on your own, you're tired of trying to land these internships, to land these experiences, or you simply want to accelerate the process from someone who's helped others join those internship experiences and someone who's done it myself, then feel free to check out the link in the description. It's a full course. There's nothing on the internet that you will find as thorough as I am putting it in the Congressional Internship course for you to watch, right? So what is it that you have to do in order to land these congressional internships? The first thing you want to do when you enter university, especially if you're a freshman coming out of high school, is you want to go to the first meeting of every single extracurricular you can think of, right? Why is this? Because you want to experiment towards the things that you want to do, that you feel like you can commit to. I don't care if it's salsa class, I don't care if it's Model UN, I don't care what it is, right? But I want you to go to the first meeting of every single thing that interests you. I want you to pick something of interest and something academic, right? So you're going to prioritize 2 extracurriculars. And ideally, 1, you're going to be in the running towards president, towards treasurer, towards a specific position, towards your latter half of university. You're going to commit to it. You're someone who commits to it. You're someone who's focused on your academics. And so what I want you to do is you have your academics on the side, focus on your GPA, but then prioritize 1 or 2 of these extracurriculars. For me, it was Model United Nations. Our team was number 1 ranked in the university, but I promise you that it was not the fact that we were number 1 ranked. It was the fact that I had committed to it, I had gotten experience out of it, and I had been putting in value to myself through that experience that helped me land this opportunity. So that would be the very first thing you want to do. Don't forget about focusing on your GPA. That is the most important. But your extracurriculars will give you that fill on your resume, especially when you don't have a lot coming out of high school. It will help you fill up those experiences to have a 1-page resume. And you are going to be able to bring to the table thanks to the congressional internship opportunity. Ideally, these will be leadership skills, writing skills, speaking skills, interpersonal skills, all the things that you think, oh, I'm not ready for an internship. Those are the things that if you practice today, you will be ready and you will be qualified. You are already qualified. It's just building on those skills that will help showcase to the recruiter once you're applying to these internships that you are qualified. So that would be the first thing I do. That would be the first maybe 1-2 semesters of your college experience. Focus on those experiences. Focus on getting those extracurriculars up. The second thing I would do is to look for more established leadership roles in these clubs, right? Okay, so you join 3 to 4 clubs. You're starting to see that you're more excited about 1 or 2 of them. So in this specific opportunity, you could probably start landing a leadership role, especially if you had a higher impact that first year. Even if you didn't, you're going to start aiming for those opportunities. You're going to start networking. You're going to start talking to the people that are in the treasurer position, that are in the president positions, so that you yourself can have an opportunity to shine in that specific field, right? You may not know right now what it can be. For me in Model UN, I was a crisis committee director, meaning I personally helped lead the conference that we had for high school students, like yourself, if you're watching a high school student. Just so you get an idea, I've worked on a 20-page paper, and I worked on that for a whole year. A 20-page paper and helping to lead the conference to eventually have a competition for high school students. So that was my leadership role on the team. It looked very different because it was just for a conference. Other people were leaders of the Model UN team as a whole, and I wasn't as competitive in the Model UN sphere for that specific opportunity, but it did help me stand out in the long run towards that. So that would be something that I would do. The habits that you created towards your GPA, ideally you already have a system You're going to be taking higher level classes as you go on university. So your GPA, you're going to want to keep those habits going. You don't want your GPA to lower. And if you have a lower GPA, they'll have another video for that. But you want to keep your GPA as high as possible, ideally above a 3.5. If you really want to stand out, above a 3.75. Anything above that, you're already competitive enough. Don't worry about it. Unless you're thinking of going to law school, unless you're thinking of going to medical school, ideally that should be enough, and you should be able to get through it. Nonetheless, yeah, if you have those experiences, you'll be fine. The very last thing you want to do is you want to start taking less coursework your latter 2 years of university. At this time, that's the time to apply to internships. That's the time where you've gathered these leadership experiences, ideally a collection of some academic experience and some extracurricular experience towards your congressional opportunity, and you'll be able and willing to apply. Once again, if you're thinking about it and you're like, you know what, I want this experience. I want somebody to help me through it. I have a specific course. It's the price of a sociology textbook. It's something that it's not going to give you the A on a sociology class, but it is going to land you the dream internship of your dreams. Like, it will literally unlock that opportunity for you if you follow step by step what I'm saying. If you already found this valuable, then you take action starting from your freshman year. This is just going to complete it and show you all the steps you have to take. Otherwise, you know, I'm back here on YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe, and check back in for another video on how you can land your congressional opportunity. Thank you. See you later.